Hey guys, Eric here at the Bethlehem Golf Club. I want to talk to you today about the twist away method so you can improve your contact and compression. Now, before we dive in, for those of you who can't make it for in-person coaching, would love to see you on CogornoGolf.com. That's where we can work together. Nowhere or no matter where in the world you currently are, you can send me your swing videos. We can work together. Most importantly, as a member of CogornoGolf.com, get access to our Facebook group. That's where you can post your swing videos. I will look at those videos, give you your priorities, what you need to work on, the drills to do, guide you through the process. You also get access to everything, all of our master classes. You get access to everything on the site, including the member library, the practice section, the quick fix section, and so much more. Guys, it's the best thing you can do to take your game to the next level. If you can't come in person, we'll put a link in the description down below, CogornoGolf.com. Now, in today's video, we want to talk about the twist away, okay? This twist away method, something that I've heard about a while ago, something we've been using a lot lately in our in-person lessons and for our CogornoGolf.com members. And what it does, it helps you improve your contact and compression. So what is the twist away method? What's the deal all about? Let's not waste any time. The twist away method is something you can do on the way back and on the way down to improve your club face position and where your dynamic loft is going to be to improve your contact. Let me explain what I mean. If I hold this shaft up in front of me, okay, and I put both my hands on it, I can twist the club, okay? So this right here would be a twisting motion. I can twist it closed, I can twist it open. If I'm looking at a target, I can twist the club closed, I can twist it open. Here's the moral of the story. An open club face is good for absolutely nothing. There's no benefit to an open club face in a full golf swing for any reason. Now, contrary to that, a club face that is slightly closed is good for a whole heck of a lot of things. You need to have a club face that's appropriately positioned during the downswing into impact to have everything you're looking for. All of the faults you see in your swing at and past impact happen because of something beforehand. I would say 80+% of those are because your club face is too open, or your definition of open and closed is a little bit off. So let's talk first about where your club face should be in space, and then we'll talk about this twist away move. When you take a swing here and you go back, okay, I don't care, and it doesn't matter where it is at setup, where it is during the takeaway, where it is at the top. All we really care about is where you are sort of from hip high to hip high. The thing is, what you do at address, what you do during the backswing affects that position. So it all matters a little bit. What we can do during the backswing to set ourselves up for a good downswing are a couple things. One of them is the twist away. If we accept that you want a club face that's square or slightly closed, tilted down at last parallel into impact. This is a big one, tilted down at last parallel. And we want a club face that's more closed. Would it make sense during the backswing to open the club a lot? Or would it make sense to have the club face slightly more closed? If I want it closed at impact, do I want to open it a lot on the way back? No, I don't. If I want to close a door, have a door closed, would I open it a lot? Or would I keep it only open a little bit? I'd keep it only open a little bit because that's less work for me on the way down. So what we want to do is not only have a club face that's square at the top, okay, from here, we would rather have a club face that's a little bit more towards close. Now, I'm gonna skip the part where we pull up Analyzer and I show you the 10 or 15 all-time great ball strikers who have a club face that's closed, but there's so many advantages to it. Now, how do I have a club face that's more closed at the top? We'll define that by saying if we drew a line up the leading edge and a line on my arm, the line on the leading edge of the club would be kind of more towards the sky, right? So this would be more towards closed. This would be more towards square. This would be open. Now look at what I'm doing here. Can you see what my right hand's doing? It is twisting the shaft in space, okay? So what we can do to have a closed club face is have a really strong grip, have a really bowed grip, but what we also can do is do the twist away, okay? So we're a couple minutes deep, I'm gonna finally show you what this is. If I wanna square or close my club face during the backswing, I can quite literally twist the club this way. Now, if I took my normal setup and I twisted the club, my grip's normal, now I twist the club about 45 degrees closed, and I keep that amount of twist, and I take that up to the top of my backswing, that's about what I'm looking for. Okay, so you see the club face is pointed back towards the camera? So I take my normal setup, I twist it away 45, so turn the club face under, not by changing my grip, and then I keep that up to the top. Now in reality, I'm not gonna do it at setup, I'm gonna twist away during my backswing. So right now I'm twisting the club face closed. You see this? I'm exaggerating, I'm twisting the club face closed. In particular, you're gonna feel it really from the takeaway to the top. So if you're neutral here, slightly tilted down, if I wanted to close the club face more, tilt it down more, I would twist it down. Back of left hand more towards the ground, right palm more towards the ground. If I want to close it from here to the top, I would twist it towards the camera. That would be back of my left hand more towards the camera, right palm more towards the camera, right wrist more bent back, twisting it closed on the way back. Now as I start my downswing, I can do what? I can open it. That's not good. I can twist it even more. So back of left hand even more towards the camera, right palm even more towards the camera. Now what does that club face look like? That looks like Dustin Johnson. That looks like Brooks Koepka. That looks like Victor Hovland, okay? No kind of action you need to do at the bottom from there. Really easy to get the handle forward, rotate, etc. So what we're gonna do to start here is we're gonna start the twist away. We're gonna talk about how to do some on the way back and how to twist away on the way down. When I do this, I feel my right palm towards the camera, and then I feel it work more towards the camera. Now, as I'm doing that, my right wrist is really bent back. It's like maximum bent back, and I'm twisting it towards the camera as I work down. I'm not going over the top with a twist like this. I'm twisting it towards the camera, and I'm adding extension. I'm twisting it and adding extension. So let's hit a couple with this and talk about how to do this. The caveat before we start, then I'm gonna stop talking, is when you hit here, if you normally make a swing and your club face is more open than what we're currently doing, and now we're closing the club face, but you still do the same release pattern and downswing follow through that normally pairs up, maybe not so well, with your open club face, and you do that same thing with a more closed club face, what's the ball gonna do? Everybody together, it's gonna go too far to the left. Now, the key is do the twist away, get the club face more square earlier so you don't have to do the stuff at the bottom like you did before. So here we go, we're gonna do the twist away. You can do it on the way back or on the way down, okay? So anyone who's hitting shots, if you're watching this, I said I was gonna stop talking, and you miss the ball to the right too much, or the contact's not as good as you want, this would be like, you're like a prime person to be able to do this and do a lot of it. I'm gonna take my normal setup, grip is neutral, and I'm gonna twist away. So I feel like the back of my left hand toward the camera, but really for me, I feel my right palm towards the camera. I feel like I'm twisting the grip under like this. So let's go ahead and do one, just the backswing. Twist away backswing. And that feels really solid for me. And when I really do it and do it well, not only do I notice I don't have to do as much at the bottom, in fact, I feel like I have to consciously do less. My contact and compression improves because I'm able to get the handle more forward. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. Grips on there, good. Twist away, back of right palm towards the camera on the backswing. Good, and again, that feels really solid. And then again, you can do it on the way back, and then I would do it on the way down too. And one more time, if you normally miss it to the right or have contact issues, do this a lot, not a little. Use the camera. It's not gonna look like what it feels like. It's probably gonna feel really exaggerated, but look pretty good. Twist away, right palm, and then I'm gonna retwist. Now notice when I do that, the shaft's not steepening. In fact, it's shallowing. I'm gonna retwist away here. So back of the left hand more towards the camera, right palm more towards the camera. Twist away, twist away. And that feels for me when I do that, and the face is in a better spot, then I can get my handle forward. Then I can get my trail arm more externally rotated. Then I can pivot well because I have to not hit the ball to the left. Now, when you're doing this, again, if you're boomeranging it 30 yards to the left, just take an alignment rod, put it out in front of you on your target line, and do the same things, but learn to get the ball started to the right. Now, how you're gonna feel like you do that is by having your handle more forward, by having your body more open, by having your trail arm more externally rotated. All things that really good ball strikers do. One more time. Grip is good. Twist away, right palm at the camera, right palm more at the camera. So let's go ahead and do one. Twist away, twist away. And get the ball started just to the right. So guys, I would really play with this and get the club face neutral to slightly closed. The club face is the king of the hill. You can twist away to get into a better spot. Overdo, don't underdo this. You'd be much better off if your club face was too tilted down, too facing towards the camera, and too tilted down will be much better off than the other one. If you guys have any questions, as always, leave a comment down below. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you liked the video, do us a favor, click the like button down below. Click the notification bell. Also, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.